fell harder. I say that, but suddenly remembered what Satori told me yesterday. Suddenly felt awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Aha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Jenny. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Why is everyone up in my business?
They're a bunch of bitches.
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but... I stammer embarrassed. Did Yuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing that up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. You probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill go down my spine after hearing that.
I swear, she sounds like she's manipulative or something.
Yeah. So we told the neighbor girl that we love her, Yuri. But she didn't seem super happy about it, and then we haven't seen her since. So...
Good thing you've been saving.
Yeah, no, I haven't, though.
And
now if I save now, it's just like, well... Hey, did you check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed the pamphlets out of the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely will help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during practice. What's this? Just Yuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Get out of my head. 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 It's like keeps going, and this is get out of my head.
That's a really lazy
just like
poem,
a whole
if we're being
bunch
honest. Like, just some constructive criticism. You shouldn't rhyme the same word with itself like 28 times.
Okay, and then it says, get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never finished. It just never stops moving. Oh, it just stops moving. Oh, okay, I don't like this at all. So it's like a bunch of get out of my heads, and this is get out of my head before I do what I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Sketch-tastic.
What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jenny, what's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from anything else Yuri's written.
Almost as if she's been depressed all her life. Or some such shit.
No more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Nika calls after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Simple gesture walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, told her yesterday things would be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and open the back door. I wouldn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened myself and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh gosh, she's hanging from the ceiling.
What the fuck?
Girl, I guess. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. Isn't this for real? There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything's normal up until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe I can't believe this is what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori that I'd be here for her. I told her I knew what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her? Why did I make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep deep. Everything I could have done to prevent this. Just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. I remained friends with her. Like I've always been, and I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. Isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth hers. And I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. The end.
Well, that occurred. There was a weird thing I saw in the background at one point. It said like an exception has occurred. See traceback.txt.
Well, look at the screen now.
Together.
Yeah. Should we go back and try to fix it?
I wish you'd save more. God damn. We also definitely should have dropped a highlight at the right moment there.
I told you it was getting real heavy. I had a feeling. Because remember, as soon as I answered her, I'm like, well, that's it, she's dead. No, did you remember that?
Well,
I was right. Ugh. So what do you think? So we can start a new game, but it looks like it's like different now. Or we can load from where we had it and try again.
What are you gonna do, Jody?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Better get Chase to help you. He knows. He knows what to do.
Chase. File error. Oh, so I can't go back. Anyway, even if I had saved, it says file error. Character Sayori. The file is missing or corrupt. so you can't go back. The file is corrupt. Starting a new game.
Oh, they straight said that in the game.
So I tried to go back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Leo, don't look. What the hell?
So you're starting over. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally believes is paying attention to my draw from herself. The girl is my neighbor. I have good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We walked to school days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I get tired of waiting up. She's gonna chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh in front of the crosswalk and let catch up.
It's having problems.
It's an ordinary day today.
Huh.
Just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by company and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Well, this is getting a lot creepier, Jeffrey. Like nightmarish.
Nightmarish.
Tell myself it's about time I go meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time playing video games and anime. It was always an anime club. It's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day goes as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly into the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jenny?
That is not going well.
Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? It has. Make us smile sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Nika's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
And busty, apparently.
Apparently, basically completely out of my league. Having smiled so genuinely at me feels a little. What'd you come here for anyway? I've just been looking for some files to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The literature club. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
3? Oh no.
Well, I can see that. It's totally not boring at all, you know? Literature club can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists on manga literature too. And she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, she's a member, right? When I guess is she? Hey, Jenny. Any chance you're still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there a chance you'd do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could you at the very least visit the club? It would make me really happy, please. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll go check it out. Awesome. Really sweet, Jenny, you know? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? Look for the materials some other time. We'll look for the materials some other time. You're more important. And this marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classroom activities. Monica, full of energy, swings the door of the classroom open. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me.
Jesus.
A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jenny. All words escape me in this situation in this club. It is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I didn't recognize.
Well, how about kill the atmosphere? That was an interesting choice
Right,
of
that's
words.
what he said. Well, back to hell then. Great choice.
He was talking about selling your soul.
Mm-hmm.
With that one.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, Natsuki's energetic as usual. See, like, you're supposed to be able to skip stuff that you've been through already, but it's nice to meet you. Yuri who appears comparatively more mature than timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Jenny in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Hey, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, should we at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jenny?
Pour some Jenny.
The girls have just arranged to form a table. Gary walks into the corner of the room and opens the clock. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit down from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure to make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort into start something brand new, especially when something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to convince people to have both fun and worthwhile. Make school events important. I'm confident that we'll really grow as a club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Two different girls all under the same goal. Nico must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep his tea set in the room. Teachers gave me permission. After all, a hot cup of tea. Hope you enjoy a good book. I guess so. Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Oh, I'm glad. Yuri smiles to herself in relief. So, Jenny, what kinds of things do you read? Well, considering how little all I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good answer for that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. After seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teeth up with her finger. My favorite stories are usually novels built in deep, complex fantasy worlds. Level of creativity and craftsmanship are amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid in the moment we walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me. I read a horror book once. I desperately asked for something I can relate to on a minimal level. At any rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It's just your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I can't really put it down. The real world is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. She likes horror too, I forgot about that. Knives, blood, and horror.
Happy October 1st, Jenny.
Yeah, right. You did this to me on purpose. You knew it was scary, huh? Jerk.
You don't like it?
I hate horror.
I also hate horror.
Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What?
Sons of bitches.
What gives you that idea?
They ratted her out.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Oh, the webcam is skipping around.
It's not helping things, is it?
No.
Right, not doing great.
The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and show even the deepest reaches of your own heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look physically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought this was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. I think we should probably start planning activities for us all to participate in together. And to decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. Seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jenny? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to drop by, but I never said I made a decision. Rumors look at me, I lose my train of thought. All three girls still back at me. But I'm sorry, I thought. Girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jenny. I think thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. So if I accidentally kill off another one of them, we don't have the club anymore. I think it's gonna be Yuri next. We need 4. And I'm trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Are we supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? We're terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. The Frighting Poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. I've decided then. I join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Jenny? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Jenny, I'm so happy. We're an official club now. Thank you so much. It's really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Yeah. Okay, everyone. You officially win. Let's, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem. I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Yeah, maybe express myself. Impress the class to Subnautica with my mediocre writing skills. I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart from the classroom and make my way home. Wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. I'll really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, just need to make the most of my seconds, so I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's save, because that totally... You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Who's it by?
It doesn't say.
Oh, Jesus crap! Oh, that's awful. Well, there's only 2 of them now, Jenny. And they gave you so many slots to save in, too. Is that 54 save slots?
Yeah.
Jeez. Hit return. You remember that's a touch screen, right?
Yeah. Thanks, game. Val says.
Jesus.
So this is now true harem without that sweet, nice, I miss Fiori, and then he's like, thanks, game. Okay, gosh, I don't even know. Infinite. Dark. Funny. Wonderful.
You're picking very different things to talk about.
Graveyard. Misfortune. Laugh. Think. I'm making them both happy, Jeffrey. Uncontrollable.
Make them be happy.
Marshmallow. Melancholy. Love. Vivid. Headphones. Cute. Waterfall. Contamination. Determination. Strawberry. Valuable. Think I got them equally happy. Hi again, Jenny. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is hanging out. Oh my gosh, thanks for keeping your promise, Jenny, but their face, like, worked up.
Every time it was supposed to be other girls, like, swapping her in.
Yeah. Well, this is Yuri this time, so it's not the main character. Oh, this is too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, like, he deserves any slack. He already had me dragged here, he had a drink here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, well, I can't read, your hair's in the way. Mitsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature!